What's going on, everybody? This is Clark Beckham, your host of the Idol Breakdown. This is the last audition episode. Let's go.
Feeling so carefree and young.
So first, there's some montages of some past contestants who've been awesome, and then Lionel Richie saying this has never been better than this. They say that every year. I'm not mad at it. I just wanted to point out they literally say that every single year. Could it be true? Maybe. They said it again later in the episode, but they're very consistent. They say this every year. They said it my year. First up, we've got Kyra.
I never really saw this coming. No, 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 no. Oh, why you gotta be so cold? Why you gotta go and call me like a knife and put all over nice? Oh, boy, you know you left this hole right here in the middle of my soul. Yeah. Why you gotta be so cold?
Kyra is super soulful. I could see some people not being into what she's doing because she's very unique. The voice that she sings with is very unique. Very extreme in her vowel changes. She will sing the word soul, but sing it as so. And it sounds weird when I say it like that, but when you sing it and there's soul in that word, it works for me. So it's a very common thing, especially in runs, to shift the vowel from an O to an A or an A to an E, things like that. So that went from O or hey. You're changing the vowel completely, but it works and it sounds great. And she does a masterclass at this. Runs are there mostly. She's not a bona fide runner where she can just pull a run out at any time and just nail it. But they're there. She hit a couple, and there were a couple that were a little soft around the edges. I describe runs as stair steps. You want jagged, sharp, concrete stair steps. Hers were just a little rounded, soft. Maybe stair steps you'd find at like a playground where you don't want to hurt a kid if they fall on it. Like, we want but she had some concrete, dangerous, non-kid friendly runs as well, but it's not there super consistently. The rasp came out when she wanted it. So she's got smooth voice, super cool tone, all the soul in the world, and rasp. And she plays piano, and get this, the fact that she plays 4 hours a night at her work, all covers, means she's gonna have so much material, whether she's in the competition another week or 6 more months. She's gonna be a problem because a lot of people can sing really good one time on one song, but she's probably got, she at least has 4 hours of material. And you don't need that much to go all the way and win the whole show. So the fact that she has that much material is a big deal. She's got all of the tools to be top 5. I know maybe no one heard her and thought top 5, but going through the list, she's got the tools to do it. Next, we get 3 singers, kind of like 3 shots of 3 singers very quickly. We have Elise.
Yes.
Sarah Mack.
I wish I could mean this, but here's my goodbye.
And Jane.
Forever.
Elise got it all. Got the voice, got the tone. She's right. She's got control. She's got the range. She's got the power. She has everything. She reminds me of JoJo. Big voice. Sarah Mack. I just wrote good singer. That's all I have for her. She's very similar to Elise, where she has everything going for her, but all I have of note is that she's good. So take that as you will. Next is Jane. Jane, I was kind of neutral on. I was like, okay, another really good female singer, but what else can she offer here? And then she did that massive, big ending. I'm so grateful for members, the member live stream, because they ran through those girls so fast I actually didn't catch most of their names, but I was able to ask the members. If you know what I'm talking about, the Groove Crew membership, you can hit join on the bottom right part of this video or my channel, and you can become a member for $5 a month, and you'll be able to do live watch party streams with me while I watch the video. Basically, I just do a live stream for the entirety of American Idol when it airs. And so you can watch it with me. During the commercials, we talk and I ask questions like, what was her name? Jane. Jane is her name. So if that's of interest to you, you should join. The members I got this week, brand new members, everybody welcome Erica Isaacs, Caitlin Burke, and the M. Monroe SD. Welcome to the Groove Group. Nate Peck.
The lights go down. You can feel it all around you.
Nate Peck, big voice. He's the 80s rock guy. It was a little uncomfortable how like relaxed and calm his face was while he sang these giant high notes, with the juxtaposition of this vein sticking out like an inch from his neck. So it's like, buddy, we know you're straining here. We know you're pushing. And your face looking like this does not sell it, that you're relaxed here. Later, it seems like he got relaxed more into it where he could actually rock and move and it felt more natural. The judges, oh my gosh. That was dragged on and on and on. Way too long. Katie jumped up on the piano like a seal, finding the ice as she explained it, or she described herself. But when she actually got up there and did the little tiger pose, I actually thought that was kind of funny. I thought the judges being silly was kind of funny, but I think it was about 7 times longer than it needed to be. If someone's gonna do the rock thing, like really bring it back, like Caleb Johnson comes to mind. If someone's gonna do the rock thing on American Idol, it's gonna be Nate. He's got the pipes, he's got the dedication to the art of rock music. He's for real, it seems. And I would love to hear him do that. Here's the thing. Through Hollywood Week and through themes, everything that American Idol throws at you as a contestant, he's going to be forced to do something that's not rock. Probably multiple times. So we're gonna see him do something that's not rock. I wanna see how he does when that happens. McKinley.
Baby, you got me like gold in love when I fall apart. So you can put me together, throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like I don't
Queen.
you stop loving me.
McKinley is special. She's got rasp that feels so good. She also has really wide vowels and then shifts them around with a lot of soul in her voice, like Kyra. Super styled voice. Luke says you gotta have a thing. You have to. And she's got a thing. And it's so right. There's so many singers in this season that sound great. But there's a lot of singers that sound great. A lot of singers that sound great. You've gotta have a thing. And if your thing is gonna be how good you sound, you gotta sound crazy good. Not just great, like stupid eye pop out of your head. Holy crap, I can't believe how good they are. Good, you have to be that good. With the style that McKinley brings, she's got a thing. and she's got all the goods to go along with it. Katie said something really good. She said that she found that her worth was something deep within. And it's good that she found that before she started this music career of hers, because now the house will be built correctly. Dang, that's good. That's good stuff. Judges were on one today. They were great across the board, except when they danced like 10 minutes with Nate and did a dumb song. And they did shout out Fredley. Fredley's a beast. Fredley's played with all those people they showed, and he's also played with Bruno Mars. If you're in Bruno Mars' band, you could pretty much retire, just quit, and you're going to go down as one of the best musicians of today. He's all the way good. Okay, moving on. Next is Isaac Brown.
See you shine.
Yes, sir.
In your golden hair.
Isaac, full of energy would be an understatement. Comes in, he is a busker in Hollywood, which makes sense as far as all the energy goes. He is all about it. Oh my gosh, they do one of my biggest pet peeves here. He starts to sing, and then they put an interview with him right over his voice. I freaking hate when they do that. He's singing, and I'm like, interesting. Life wasn't always easy when I was growing. It's like, stop. I want to hear him sing. You guys have before and after for those things. If you don't have time, then just let me hear him sing, please. Honestly, I only got one solid note out of him. The shine was strong. His first big belting note right before they started playing the dumb interview over his audition. Really strong. I was like, ooh, this is good. I'm super interested. After all the talking, when he came back singing, I didn't really get much. He was doing some like falsetto rhythmic things that weren't hitting for me. I thought he was a little more, maybe like 2-part gimmick, 1 part real talent. Now that real talent's all there. It's just he's presenting it to my eyes in this audition as mostly a gimmick with a little bit of that talent showing through. I would love to hear him just flat-foot sing, because I heard he's got the voice. That's what I want to hear. Beautiful belt. Judges had great critique. They were pretty high on him, but they gave him really good critique. Katie says if you can get into the emotion, not just the energy, you can bring that light and the love. That's the good stuff, and I thought that was really good. They go to commercial, they come back, and they have this montage of ex-American Idol contestants saying how Idol changed their life. It's a push to get people to audition, because the more people audition, obviously the more chance they have at superstars and great talent, the people that will make their show interesting. Does Idol change your life for the good? My friends, I was a busker on Broadway, the corner, if I could get the spot, the corner north side of 2nd and Broadway, the best spot you can get. I'd hang around there. I went to every bar I could. Most people's stories are, man, I just kept playing in bars. You know, that's all I could do, just playing for tips. I couldn't get into any bars. I emailed everyone. I think I sent out like 39 emails and got 2 replies. One was like, sorry, this email doesn't work anymore, and the other was no thanks. And then I went in person to each and every place and said, hi, I will play for free if you let me just put a tip bucket in front of the mic. Like, just, I'll sing for free. And nobody gave me a shot. I started playing on the street. Everybody told me no without hearing me sing first. American Idol was the first to actually hear me sing before they told me yes or no. And of course, I was lucky enough where they said yes. And now I'm doing videos and you guys are listening to me and paying attention to me and you're hearing me sing and you like it. That's changed my life. I haven't done anything other than music for a living since American Idol. And I cannot pretend to think or put on an act like it would have happened like this with or without the show. It might have, just not like this. And so, yes, Idol does change your life. Are they trying to get more people to audition? Yes. Does it change your life? Yes. Should more people audition? Yes. Should you audition? Probably. You should probably audition. Okay, sorry, got on a rant there. Cam.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord.
Cam, there were for me at the top, he seemed very nervous, moments of gold. There were inconsistencies where I thought he was just fine, just an average singer at points. He seems extremely raw. Now, the more he went on, he started settling in a little bit, and those gold moments turned into consistencies. And it was more gold than not. And then he hit one big old note with some runs, and it was godly. Reminded me a little bit of John Legend. Another member said that in the live chat. He gets the platinum ticket. That's a big deal. I wasn't quite as high on him as everybody else was in the live chat or the judges. And I'm nervous that he might not have anything else other than that song, or maybe another song or two. But when you have to go down the stretch and start busting out 15, 16 songs with something special where the cuts are like 50% cuts, you go from, 48 to 24, and you've got to come up with another song. There's the band and then the stage, and I worry about him in that aspect. But vocally, he's got some firepower. Sierra.
So this ain't the end. I saw you again today. I had to turn my heart away.
Big voice, comes in a little gimmicky, a little karaoke, I think Katie said. The judges here did her right. They could have easily said, wow, you're great, maybe tone it down, but we'll see you in Hollywood. But they were super hard on her. Katie said at first it was a cheesy no. Just straight up, a big cheesy no. And Sierra was like, okay, understood. And then Katie turned around and was like, but now it's a yes. But for a second, that was real. And that was it. She just told her straight up, big cheesy no. And then Luke, I don't know what cuss word he said, but he said, quit. Like, just cut the crap. Please, just stop and care about this. Be serious. They went really hard on her. But them being hard on her like that is going to be a catalyst for change in the right direction for Sierra. They all said yes to her. She's got a great voice, and they were very kind to her. Said some people need gimmicks because they can't sing. You can sing. You don't need a gimmick. I thought the judges were great here. Did her a big service. Phil.
Show off that truck and speed it up till she yells at you to stop.
It is very, very rare that you hear about a kid from Belmont not being really, really good at music. And Phil fits this mold. He's studying songwriting, and all the people I've met in Nashville, Belmont is a university in Nashville known for the music. All the students I've ever met at Belmont that are studying songwriting already write better songs than most people. So that's a good program. He did exactly what he wanted to do. This was top to bottom perfect when you put it in line with what's the goal here. The goal is sing a beautiful piano ballad, country, about hometown, and sing it well and emotional and do it right, and he 10 out of 10 and everything. The one thing, there's this one part of his song that is a walk down and it's beautiful, and I wanted so bad for there to be a different chord. Just one note different. This one part, I don't have the piano plugged in, so we're gonna have to stick with guitar, but he's like, it's about dang time to leave this town, but it's harder than you think. That chord right there, so that's what he played. I so wanted an E dominant 7 chord instead of just regular E1, so it sounds like this. It's about dang time to leave this town, but it's harder than you think. Boom, boom, down, however else it goes. But that chord leading to that next one, very Billy Joel. I wanted it, but it doesn't need it. It's a great song. Wouldn't change it. I would change a thing. That is what I would change, but it's fantastic just the way it is. That's probably going to be one that goes on TikTok. So I've got these guys that have been editing every individual contestant. They're editing these little TikTok videos of like a nutshell version of my critique for everybody and throwing them on TikTok. And I put them on Instagram too. So you should check out the Clark Beckham on TikTok if you want to just scroll through all of those. And on Instagram, I'm just at Clark Beckham. You can follow me there. We have Brooklyn from Brooklyn.
Still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm wondering, are we, not just Brooklyn, but a lot of girls feel like Ava maybes. I wonder if Ava started this cool punk girl trend of girls coming out of the woodwork. We see that happen a lot when one contestant kills it and is really cool and different and special. A lot of contestants that are similar to them demographically or visually or musically will come out of the woodwork for the next season. I think we're starting to see that. Fire.
There is so much space between us. Maybe we're already defeated.
I love doing these review videos. I love the support. I love my Groove Crew. I love everyone who watches. I love sharing an opinion that people care about. It's interesting to me, and I love supporting the show. I don't like doing this stuff. I don't like saying this stuff. How Fire is magnetic. I just feel like she's a very lovely person, and I just like her. Watching this show, I just like her. Everyone does. Has fallen in love with her and her daughter. But the part I don't like about this job is when I have to say I don't like someone's voice who I like everything else about them. But I have to. So my personal opinion on Fire's voice is she's just an average singer. She didn't show anything new. It wasn't, oh, there she is. Gosh, last time she was just nervous. That's all. Wow, good thing they gave her a second chance, because wow, she's a great singer. I can't wait to see more. She could have a real shot. That wasn't what happened. Wasn't the case. Did she sing better than last time? Not that I could tell. Did she show them something new that would make them say, okay, well, now you're ready? Not really. They said she came in with just a whole different light about her. I kind of felt that too. But I don't know, maybe it was just what she was wearing. Like, she just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm at loss for words. I don't like this. But I gotta say, she definitely went in on her story, it seemed. Maybe on her charisma, which is an absolute part of being an artist, is having charisma, maybe more than even talent. She's an average singer. She's not a bad singer. She can sing. But she's not blowing anybody away. And would still love to be proven wrong and just watch her go to Hollywood Week and just crush. That's exactly what I want to happen. All right, moving on. Kaya.
I'm not thinking about you when I make them, and if it's a mistake, then at least I know that I'm to blame. It's all
Kaya, I thought she was fine. The judges were really high on her. Her dad with the just casual, this is more difficult than being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame flexed. Okay, look out everybody. Got a serious guy over here. I thought her control was good. When Katie said when I asked her to do something again, she did it. That was impressive to me. Not just that she did what Katie asked, but actually her voice sounded great right there, and her control's good. I don't know if it's something about her tone, if it's like unsupported belting voice that just didn't give me a lot of power. It just wasn't. Maybe I'm alone in this, and that happens every season. But I didn't quite get it. Lastly, we have Oliver STEELE.
There are places I remember all my life. Though some have changed,
I didn't know.
Some forever, not for better.
Oh my.
Some have gone, some remain.
You have to know how extremely.
Oh, geez. Well, quick side note, I met Oliver in December at a Christmas show. My buddy Jackson Dreyer asked me to come sing a song in his set at Acme, downtown Nashville. And I was walking out, and this guy came up to me. He's like, hey, man, I'm on American Idol this season. I auditioned, and I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to get any advice that you have. My name's Oliver STEELE. And I was like, cool, bro. And we talked. I got his number. Just gave him my advice, and we've been talking on and off throughout. I will say he was a little nervous that they were kind of hyping him up so much and giving him this last spot and like best for last, and then giving him the spot. I was like, yeah, that's good though that what I told him is it's rare that American Idol tries to make the viewers love someone and fails. So you're in good company. That was before I heard him sing. In short, best of the season. One of the best auditions I've heard since I can remember covering this show like I do. The best musician, the best singer, has all the intangibles. The soul and the rasp and the feel and this like kind of quiet, humble, that kind of look thing that he's just playing, and don't mind me, just, Katie was like, he would look up and be like, do they like me? Do they like me? But it's relaxed and confident and just, and then he just lets it freaking rip. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's my favorite. And maybe I'm biased because we've been talking already and I know him, but he's my favorite of the season. I think he's the best. I think he's the best there is right now, and he's my number one. He's my number one front runner. Can't wait to see what he does next. The judge rating for this episode is going to be an A. So close to an A+. The gimmick with Nick when they were just dragging that on forever is the only reason they don't get an A+. Talent rating, I'm gonna give an A as well. Very, very, very strong talent in this episode. The viewer question goes to Serafifi Olivia, is how I will say that name. Clark, would you consider offering one of your lessons to Fire for the month? Without a doubt. Easily. Would love that. Would love that. So Fire, if you're listening and you don't hate me already, I'm so down. You can hit me up at beckhamlessons@gmail.com along with anyone else. I have a couple slots remaining. I actually wasn't planning to push this on here, but the question begs. So if you're interested, I can do that. If you're wanting to audition for anything, especially American Idol, I can help you. I did a lesson with Chase Beckham. I've got something on the calendar with Ashley Tankard and other hopefuls, that are wanting to audition for next year. So I'd love to add you to the bunch. Or if you want to get better at singing, piano, any of that, just in general, I got you. Next week is the first day of Hollywood Week. So we might be jumping to double episodes soon. You guys just stay tuned. Don't you worry. We're going to have an Idol Breakdown episode covering every American Idol show the day after, the same time, 7/6 Central. People know it's best to watch this right when it comes out as the premiere. If you're hearing this and you're with me in the premiere chat right now, just give your favorite emoji in the chat. If you'd like to join the premiere and start watching it there, I release these the day after the show every week. So for now, it's Mondays at 6 o'clock Central. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, right after this, if you're watching this as a premiere, I'm gonna do a live stream. So you can go to my channel. I'm starting a wide open live stream Q&A. I do this after every single episode. So that's another reason to tune into the premiere. And afterwards, 15 minutes, and I'm just flying through. I'm trying to get every single question that's asked. I'm trying to answer it. So if you're watching this premiere now, go ahead and hop over to the live stream. If not, I'll catch you next week, and we're gonna keep this train rolling.